Reasons why AMC cannot do an official share count. One could ponder this idea. If just AMC does a friggin' share count, then we could see how many shares or how many synthetics or how many fakes they've created. But why is that off the table? I understand the NFT decline, right? The NFT to share count, which was announced by Adam Aaron that we can't do that. I could see why, but I don't understand why we can't do an official share count with all the people holding AMC all across the world. I mean, once we get those official numbers, which doesn't seem that hard, right? We could all send out our registered share counts through an app, or I don't know how they would do it. We could figure out how much the float has been sold. So here are 5 reasons why I believe, and some of my friends believe, that they can't do an official share count. Number 1 is they don't want to. Ignorance is bliss, right? They don't want to know how many shares have been sold. It's not AMC's priority. It's not their objective. Their main objective is to run a movie theater company, and they don't really care. It's been like this since the dawn of the stock market, and overselling and over issuing share counts is just shares, or just part of the process, right? You buy and sell, and the only people worried about the share count are us, which obviously we want to see what manipulation, corruption is going on, and we want to stop the naked shorting and the shorting, and we want to see MOAS, right? The mother of all short squeezes. Number 2, if Adam Aaron and AMC do anything like that, they would get sued. They would get sued by the market makers. They would get sued by Citadel. They will get sued by the other hedge funds who are deep short with AMC. I don't know the technicalities or the background, but it's like that gentleman's club, right? You know, right? Like, you know what goes on, right? During the background. You know, like, so it's kind of like that, the dark world type of thing. Like, you just know, right? So how are you going to expose it when you've also played into that game as well, right? Number 3, the SEC won't allow it because obviously that unwritten rule that naked shorting exists. Selling the share, the float 2-3 times above or as much as you can to issue supply and demand, and right, buy, you sell, you buy, you sell through the market maker is just part of the game. It's an unwritten rule again. It's the same thing how the police protect each other. It's the same thing how the lawyers of the crown prosecutor follow the judge, and the judge follows the crown prosecutor. It's the same thing where they're all in the same, they all sleep in the same bed, they all eat at the same table type of thing. Number 4 is AMC allowed it. AMC won't allow it, or they will allow it. So AMC allowed the selling of multiple shares so that their price could be diluted, and it could go up. The price would go up. So the more the merrier, right? Type of approach. Kind of like if I was a real estate financier, a real estate broker, a real estate owner, I would just sell multiple properties because I'm in a tough jam myself and I need that money. So I need that liquidity. So AMC, us buying AMC shares goes to the AMC company, and they allowed it as per, so they can do an offering, right? And they've taken money out through offerings, maybe twice or 3 times, which one was the big one, Wanda, the other one, I'm not sure when, but they did. And they issued more shares as well. And number 5, it would trigger automatic MOAS. Once they did it, the financial markets would be in disarray. The trust of the financial system, the stock market would be, no one would trust it anymore, because all stocks do it, all the markets do it, right? So once we did find an official share count and people, we did realize there's 1.5 billion, 2 billion of the float sold worldwide in different countries, different brokerage apps. More people would get into AMC knowing this, and the price would automatically skyrocket. Like, so they want to avoid that as much as possible. So these are my reasons, and a few of my friends' reasons, and some DD I've done. But let me know your opinions and thoughts. You can comment down below. You can like and subscribe. If you don't want to, that's fine.